Hello everyone, Christian Alonso here, giving you another movie review, and it's a really special one, or at least in my opinion. It's Transformers the movie, and there's a really lot of spoilers over here, but I'm gonna try to keep it as very simple as I can. Pretty much, the battle between the Autobots and the Decepticons had been raging on, and it's in the year 2005. And pretty much, the Decepticons are gonna destroy all the Autobots on Earth. And then one people attack, and also some of the Autobots are gonna destroy the Decepticons one last time, or at least die trying. But unaware between all of this, a planet, a developed planet named Unicron comes, and it pretty much, it's the only thing that stands in their way, or that's how it goes. And that's how much I can sum up M2, because like I said, there's a lot of spoilers in here. I can go on, but pretty much, let me just talk about the movie as itself. If you already heard my review from the Transformers, the TV show, how I say, the animation really good. There's some tweaks here and there. This one, they only have 2 tweaks, and it's probably the best animation I've ever seen. It's really good. This is during 1986, and I don't know any movie from that era of pretty much that period that nothing to do with anime or whatever that comes to my mind that has been come up to that standard has ever been that good. And Transformers the movie, it pretty much goes up to that height. And it kind of goes by from between season 2 and 3, or at least that's what I heard of. And pretty much the movie is really phenomenal on the animation. And for the soundtrack, it's really awesome for it, because this is pretty much the best way of using music soundtrack. Pretty much you put a lot of hair band metal sorry, songs in it, and then one of them is a Weird Al Yankovic song, and it's a really good use for it. And even the opening credits, I swear, it's really good. I know that I sound a bit sorry. And also there's some famous, at least some actors that you may or may not heard of. One of them is Leonard Nimoy as Galvatron, and Leonard Nimoy plays a really good villain on this movie. I swear, I think he should have been Galvatron throughout the last seasons. The last 3 or 4 seasons of the show. And I do want to give a little spoiler here and there. Okay, for the first one, there's some Transformers that dies. If you've seen the first season of Transformers, pretty much they're gonna see, if you have or have not seen this movie, I'm just gonna give you a little spoiler, just a little tiny one. There are some that do die, but also they introduce some new ones. But also there are some that that are alive throughout the movie. And also another little tiny spoiler. There are that do get upgrades, and yeah, and pretty much, I was about to say about the score of the movie. I forgot who did the score, but he is also the same composer that did like the music for Rocky 3. Oh no, it was Rocky 4 with I forgot it was, Drago. I think that's the name for him. This is really pretty good music. A really nice score towards him, and pretty much, the way that of this movie that the part had last long as it even did throughout because it done some things that have never been done in like many cartoon shows, and I really gotta say I applaud them for it. This is probably the best animation movie I have seen, and that's a lot going for that. Pretty much, I'm putting it up there with Akira and Ghost in the Shell, and also Ninja Scrolls. That's how I'm pretty much going up there for. I recommend you buying this movie, and yeah. And I'd like to say thank you for watching my movie review. Pretty much if you heard what I said from the last week, I would like to repeat again. I will be reviewing Watchmen, Tales of Black Freighter, and Under the Hood, and also Watchmen, the graphic novel itself. And also I'm going to do, A Fistful of Dollars. Sorry. And it's just a little introduction into spaghetti western. That's another reason why I won't make a big thing out of it like I did with David Lynch. And also I'm gonna do a dedication, probably a 2-part, and from James Rolfin, I think that's his last name. He's the as the video game nerd, and I'm gonna do a little dedication of one of the things he didn't want to review because it would take too much consuming, which I will happy do. Alright, this is Christian Alonso. I'm sorry it took this long. Have a nice day. Take care.